everybody, Adventures Without a Roadmap, coming to you again from Cedar Point, but this time we're going to tell you about another Cedar Fair amusement park known as Kings Island, which we also made it to this summer.
It's in Mason, Ohio. It's really close to Cincinnati. It's like a suburb of Cincinnati, Ohio.
I said Columbus and I was very wrong. It was the other C.
Kate told me earlier there's a national park right next to it, but she was incorrect. That's closer to Cleveland. So
even Cincinnati.
One of those C towns in Ohio.
I don't know my geography. We're gonna work on that, fourth graders.
Yeah, so we got to the park not like right when it opened because we were driving there through the night. Imagine that. But when we got there, there was a big entrance of cars trying to make it into the park. And so once we did get into the park, we're still wearing our like facial mask and all that kind of stuff. We got into the park. Our first ride that we've been there before, but we haven't ridden their new ride yet. So we were excited to ride that and see to compare it to some of the rides in Cedar Point.
It's like the biggest, longest steel coaster of its kind.
But we started off with a ride called the Beast, which is
giant wooden roller coaster.
It's a wooden roller coaster, which is kind of a little bit more rickety and makes you move around a lot more and kind of can give you a headache or that kind of thing. So give you a concussion for Kate. If I had to compare it to a ride, I would compare it to the wooden roller coaster at St. Louis, which I can't remember the name. The Boss. Kate and I really like doing that one. Like, it's cool to do that one during the Fright Fest.
It goes like through the forest.
Because it's open till midnight, the park is, and so then you get to do that ride like when it's really late at night.
And
so
after we do any roller coasters, especially the ones with the wooden ones, I'm not so bad at Cedar Point, but when we do the wooden roller coasters, I can't drive at all. James has to drive afterwards because I don't know if I gave myself concussions from the wooden ones or what, but I pass out as soon as I get in the car after roller coasters. So
yeah, and I'm pretty sure she didn't disappoint after we finished the park this time either. I'm pretty sure she just I
think I was asleep like in like 15 minutes. Yeah.
So we did that one first. It's pretty long and like I said, it's rickety. It's kind of fast. It's really fun. So it was a pretty fun ride. After that ride, we did another. I guess it's supposed to be like a wooden roller coaster, but it's like has a steel track.
It's called
Mystic Timbers. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter. And it's a lot more smooth.
Called What's in the Shed.
Yeah.
Because you end up in a shed at the end.
They say what's in the shed, but a lot of people were like, why don't they have this at the very first part of the ride? Because it would make it more, I don't know. Because at the end it's like, what's in the shed? And then you're done. So
and then you just go back.
It would make more sense to have that at the beginning of the ride, but obviously we're not the creators, so anyways. But the ride is very smooth. We both really like it a lot. We did it twice during this trip. And so yeah, it's just very smooth. It's very fun. It's definitely a thrill ride. We enjoy it. After we did that ride, we did...
Panda Express?
No, we did this one, I think.
The Diamondback?
Yeah, so we did the Diamondback, which is pretty close to... we just kind of made this like little half circle type thing, or semicircle.
And then
so we did this ride. It has like I think it has two people like this, and then it has two people behind it like this. So it kind of looks like I'm a dinosaur right now. But anyways, or a little dog, I guess. I don't know. But that's how the ride is set up. And so we did that one next. I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't definitely my favorite ride or anything, but it was okay.
Fun.
It was pretty cool. After we did that ride, we went to go try to find the new ride, which, how do you say? Orion. And when we got there, the line wait was a little long.
It was like 2 hours.
And we were also kind of getting hungry.
Well, so then we tried to do the Flight of Fear.
Not yet. Yeah. So we decided to go
we got in line for the Flight of Fear.
Not then.
And then we jumped out of line.
Not then.
Yes.
No, not then.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We got in line twice for that ride.
No, we looked at the line and we thought it was too long.
We got in line and we jumped out.
Okay, well that wasn't that time that we got out. But anyways, maybe we're getting confused. But anyways, we decided to go to Panda Express, and when we found Panda Express, it had a very long line. It was like, I don't know, it was like from here, I don't know. It was a long ways. It was a very long line. So we waited in line for that for about 45 minutes. Finally got our food. It was pretty good, I think. And then after that ride, we did a ride that was similar to the Raptor here at Cedar Point.
Called the Banshee.
Called the Banshee. Banshee. Like, is that like a type of animal?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, we did that ride next. Like I said, I would compare it to the Raptor. We got to do that one in the front row. It was definitely really fun. That was probably one of my favorite rides there. The ride after that we did was called the Bat. It's kind of an old school ride.
We thought it was going to be really like crappy and really slow
Well,
and stuff.
we've done it before.
I can remember it though, but it was much quicker and more fun than I thought. Like
Yeah.
you rock.
The
in this little
line
cart.
was kind of slow to get on it, but once you get on it, it's okay. I remember waiting a long time the time before too, because it's kind of a slow loading process to do that ride. But yeah, we got onto that ride, and from that ride you could see the Great Wolf Lodge that has a water park. So
There was no one there.
some people will go to that water park and do that after the park, I guess. But there was no one swimming in the swimming pools that day.
It was a little chill.
Yeah, so we did that ride, and then after we did that ride, we went back and did the Mystic Timbers ride again, and then we got, then we were able to go do the new roller coaster there, which is very similar to the, what's the roller coaster called here? The Millennium
It's like
Force.
Millennium Force. Only
It's
it's
very-
supposed to be taller and bigger.
Yeah, so it's the same type of ride as Millennium Force. It's supposed to be taller and faster and longer or whatever than the Millennium Force, and so we were able to do that ride twice. We got in line and did that one first. I think we were able to do the last row, if I believe. Yeah, we did the last row both times.
It's one of only 7 giga coasters in the world,
So one of only 7
having a height or drop
giga-coasters.
of 300 to 399 feet.
So I remember going on it. Definitely enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really fun.
It's a 300-foot drop on a speed of 7 more hills and 5,321 feet of track, 91 miles per hour.
Yeah, so definitely really cool. We did another roller coaster, so obviously the Millennium Force is very much like this one at Cedar Point. There's another roller coaster like that at a Six Flags park near Springfield, Massachusetts that we were able to do a few summers ago. That was the same style as well, and so very comparable to those two. I can't remember what that park is called, but it's or that ride is called, but it is similar to that one at Springfield, Massachusetts, or outside of that. I think it's called Great America or something like that. I can't remember. And then we decided to go get in that line that Kate was telling us about, which
Flight of
was
Fear.
the
We got in
Flight
line
of
for
Fear.
this.
It was only the first time. We decided not to get in the line the first time.
We did get in line the first time, and we went around, and then we jumped through the wooden fence, and we left.
I don't remember that, but anyways, I know the second time we waited for a very, very long time and barely moved at all, and then we had to go through all the crowd to get out. And I think we went to go get Panda Express again, and then after we got Panda Express, then we went back and ended our day with
On Orion.
Orion again.
And that one gave me a headache the last time we did Orion. I don't know, it was messing with like the knot in the back of my head, and so it was a good time to end was when the park was closing and my head was hurting. from
Yeah,
it.
so we definitely had a good time at Kings Island. I definitely would recommend going to Cedar Point over Kings Island, but if you're in that area, definitely check it out and compare the two to yourself. And definitely probably my favorite ride there. Well, my 3 favorite, I guess, are that new ride, the Orion. I like the Beast, and I also like the Mystic Timbers, and I also really like the Bangee, I guess, too, because it's I like that kind of style.
And we'll,
so those are probably my 4 favorite rides there.
We'll show you guys. There'll be another video that has videos of the rides and us talking about each of the rides after we do them. So if you want to see that one, which has videos of the rides, check out that video also. If you want to see footage of the rides.
We also learned today that apparently they kick out riders more for line jumping there.
Yeah,
and
they're really
we
strict
did
there.
see someone like getting escorted out of the park when we were
Apparently,
there
like 3
as well.
weeks ago, there were some fights, and so now they're like really strict on security, and they have even more security there. So, yeah, that was Kings Island. Definitely check it out if you're up in Ohio. The Cedar Fair parks are pretty impressive, and so definitely recommend checking them out if there's one near you. But yeah, that's it for now.
And we're in a few weeks, or in about a week and a half, we're going to check out another Cedar Fair park called Carowinds, which is near Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're also going to give you guys an update on which park, see if it compares, how it compares to Cedar Point, because that's our one that we compare it to, because that's apparently so far our top Cedar Fair park so far. So.
And if you're a fan of Worlds of Fun, for any of our Midwest friends, Worlds of Fun is now part of Cedar Fair, and so if you get the Platinum Pass, you can have access to any Cedar Fair park, including Worlds of Fun. So
Yeah, so Worlds of
That's
Fun
it.
or Oceans of Fun. So when we first got our pass, we got it over like the Fright Fest or Halloween time. Actually,
Worlds of
2
Fun.
years ago, and then they extended our pass because of COVID. So we're still trying to get the value out of our pass from a few years ago. So yeah, and you can also use the if you get the meal plan, you can also do that at all the different parks as well. So yeah.
Awesome. So check it out. Check out the other videos. Look for the ones of us at the parks, and let us know what you think. And we will catch you on our next adventure. Bye.
And just a heads up, if you're a group of 2, I suggest just one meal plan because we both get really
There's
full
plenty of food
on just 2 of us. But
especially in the heat of the day.
we're also not like super big eaters though too, so
No.
who knows.
So.
But we live off Panda Express.
All right. Bye, everybody. Check out